Okay, we're going to see if we can hook up with where the boardwalk and the Blue Diamond Trail. I'm not sure that was a connector. Might be actually be part of the trail, but no worries. So I'm going to start right here at the old marker and see if we can get there. According to the old GPS, it's 161 degrees. Man, that don't look right to me, but it never does. Yeah, the trail's a little different. I walked part of it last night. See if I could figure out a way I wanted to go. And I did find something. So we'll just amble on up the trail. Here's one of the ravines, and I don't think this is the big one. I think this is kind of a combination. Okay, right here's where I stopped last night. Yeah, I'm slipping around again. Good thing I got them wrestling shoes on. And this is what I decided I was going to do. Man, I hate walking on these leaves. These are slippery. Wow, yeah, it's a really good spot to fall. Just gonna angle down. Might have to put the camera away for this portion of the climb. Yeah, this is a two-hander. We're going to have to sign off for a minute here. Yeah, I made her down without falling. As the old saying goes, up to heaven, down to hell. Yeah, we kept that bad leg in front of us and managed to get down it. Wasn't quite enough trees on this one to suit me. I like a lot of trees so that when I fall, I got a lot of stuff to stop me from rolling very far. Crash into. Okay, we're pretty much down to the bottom of this flat. We're going to have to get another compass reading, see which direction we got ahead. I hope it's not that way, man. It's thick over there. That's thick. A lot of sunlight getting through. So there may be some skirting around, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Get to see more stuff. Okay, I'm going to get a compass reading and figure out which direction to go. Run across some wildlife here. Man, it's a big old toad. It's a monster. Come out. There you go. There we can see you. Big guy. Big old toad. Okay. Yeah, we're still skirting that swamp. Yeah, and she was a muddy one. Went up to the edge of it and took a look. Definitely not something I wanted to try to traverse. And that's part of the swampy area right there. I'm going to stay right on the edge of it. Get around the other side of it, or at least what I think is the other side, and proceed on. And you might say, well, how do you know when you're on the other side? It looks pretty dense in there. And the way you tell is take a compass reading. And we know that back there we were at, I think it was 161 degrees, 167 degrees, somewhere in there. So when we get to a point where our bearing is once again 160 degrees, 167 degrees, whatever, it's going to be close. That's when you know that you're back on line with where you started from. And with the GPS, it's not that that really matters. Because you can pick up a new bearing at any point. Man, it looks like I'm starting to get hemmed in by swamp here. See all the sunshine coming through. Well, I don't know if the camera can, but I can. And that's usually a sign that you're going to run into some swamp. We'll see how bad it is. Got a little sand deposit here. All the water running down the hill. Oh yeah, see it's got some swamp water there. I see a thin spot. Just pull something off my neck. It was big. Well, let me get a compass reading, because if we're reasonably close, I might try to get across right there. Okay, time for a compass reading. Pretty smooth traveling through here. I made it around that swamp. She's back there. It was pretty wet down in there. I circled around it. My compass heading is now like 145 degrees. I think I see a trail. Well, that didn't take long. And we're on a trail. What the heck? Well, let's see how far we are. How far off we are. We might drop a pin right here. Let's mark this spot. And we'll just let it call it 12 for right now. So if we want to take a shortcut back, that might be it. The way. Okay. Well, I wanted to wind up right on the connection of them, the footbridge and the trail, but man, am I off. But I shouldn't be off far. As a matter of fact, I'm not. If I hadn't seen the trail, I'd have been right on it. Because I see the yellow signs. Man, that was a short little walk, quite honestly. A lot shorter than taking the trail all the way around. Of course, you have to deal with that really steep bank. That eats up a lot of energy there, and kind of a trade-off. I don't know which one would be better. Okay. And there's the GPS telling me I've arrived. So that's actually a pretty good pin. We'll leave that there. And we're at the boardwalk. Alrighty. Okay, made her to the bridge. Bridge takes you out to the island. I had to decide whether I wanted to make the walk around the island or take the river trail. That walk around the island is kind of a boardwalk walk. I ain't much of a boardwalk guy. I got nothing against it. Just not what I do. So I decided to take the river trail. I don't know how far I'm going to make it. The old knee's holding out pretty good, so we'll make her a ways. Probably, I doubt we'll make it all the way to the upper falls. I want to say it's close to 2-3 miles away. And round trip, that's going to be a little more than I want to do today. So we'll see what we got up this trail. And this is a good trail, very, very scenic. Lots of mud. Mud and wrestling shoes don't get along. Wow. Did I say a little mud? Yeah. Tiptoeing through the tulips here. Plenty of rocks. No wet feet yet. Whoops. Yeah, the heel might have got a little wet there. Little footbridge action, we'll take that. There we go. Panned out a little. As trail markers go, you can see the blue marks on the trees have become rectangles, no longer on the blue diamond. Here and get us a look at the end of the island, upstream side of the island. The water crashes into it. Arctic boardwalk over there for island walk around. It's good for handicap. It's all set up for handicap, and man, it's nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Okay. And here's how they get you up them big old steep ravines. And a nice little river here, riverlet, stream. Take your choice as to what you want to call her. Very picturesque. Oh man, we got a good one here. I have to break out the handy cam for that. It's neat, yeah. Let's get the handy cam out. There's the steps, take me up the side of that bank. Okay, let me get out that handy cam. Okay, handy cam out. Show you what I'm seeing here. The water coming down that rock right there. Another little spot here. Right on out into the river. Another section of them banks, like I was coming down. Again, here on the trail. They got some reasonably decent steps. That first one's a big one, but after that, she don't look too bad. Looks like we're gonna get up on top of the ravine here. Oh yeah, just little ones after that. Man, is that easier than getting down on all fours and crawling up it? Pretty well got myself convinced I'll be taking the trail back out. Well, I was going to cross country, but man, them ravines. That when I came down today would be a down on all fours to make it up to one section. Turn out. All you want to see is trees. I got the steps here, but this bank isn't all that bad. We take little steps walking up the side. Wow. Yeah, this is neat. I really like these sections. And tree roots just holding everything together. rectangle. We're still on the right path. It's a pretty good bank right here. And like I was saying earlier, usually the best route is right up the middle of them. This one drops off pretty good on both sides. And yeah, they got us traveling right up what we would call the finger of the ravine. Right in the middle and go. Okay, about to the top now. Yeah, about to the top. I'm probably going to be turning around here shortly. And he's starting to holler a little bit. Good indication to turn around. Let's see what we covered. Always got to stop and kill mosquitoes. The odometer says 7/10 of a mile. Man, it sure feels like a lot farther than that, but GPS don't lie. So we'll put it right on 7. We'll go right up here to this corner. Be a good turnaround spot. There we go. Now we're at 7/10 of a mile from back at the marker. I think the marker's right zeroed. Decided we wasn't that far from the top of the ravine. Might as well take her to the top. Look down the other side. Okay, we're at the top. Time to swing her around and head back. 7/10 of a mile. Okay. Well, on my way back, I found another little turnout here that brings us out to the rocks. This is what all the noise is about. Water flowing over rocks. Got a little stream exiting right there. That's probably the one that I was filming earlier. Wouldn't surprise me none. Got another one that exits over here to the left, but you can't see that. Trees are in the way. That's where I come out of. I am lying up here. We still got some battery left. No, this would be the one that I had filmed, so I don't know where that other one's coming from. Maybe this one splits. I don't know. And occasionally we run into spots like this. Nice and open. I'm on the trail between the main part of the park for Tahquamenon Falls and the campground. Coming up a pretty good hill. I've been walking uphill for quite some time and I'm not there yet. Out there on the road, I was riding my bike, and when I came up that hill, I ended up walking it. Couldn't do her. But just another little type of scenery we have out here. Okay. Okay, we covered Good 2.5 miles on that one. Wow, the old knee could barely, wasn't happy when we got back. Ain't swelled up yet, but it will be here in about a half hour. Took a couple aspirin. Anyway, nice little hike. Not the plan I originally intended on going, but plans change, and man, it was a nice little hike. Okay.